I'm here in the town of Colver, Pennsylvania. Now, admittedly, Colver isn't really such a strange town name, especially compared to many of those that we've covered in this series so far. It's named after the two mine owners, Coleman and Weaver. However, the real strange name is in Colver's twin city just 5 miles down the road. Welcome to Revloc, Pennsylvania. When the coal mine owners couldn't think of another name, they simply spelled Colver in reverse. I'm Knowles, and here are even more weird Pennsylvania place names.
Another company town name taken from two names can be found on the shores of the Allegheny River. Blawnox is named for the Blawnox Company, which was well known for their innovations in paving technology. Truly riveting stuff. The K was taken out of the name to avoid confusion in pronunciation. Union Deposit sounds like something that would happen on a double-wide toilet, but it's historically much richer than that. Originally it was just called Union, but as it became a place where people deposited shipments of grain traveling over the Union Canal, the name came to be Union Deposit. Further east along the same old canal is Union Waterworks, more commonly just called Waterworks. This is the location of a former pumping station for the canal, which took water from the Swatara and fed it into the canal. The dam, pumping station, and other canal infrastructure is almost entirely gone from the village today. Shelocta is a small village with a name of Iroquois origin, though what it means exactly seems to have been lost to time. It may have come from the word Shekagu, meaning straight, in reference to the nearby creek, to differentiate it from the larger nearby Crooked Creek. Not too far down the road from Shelocta is the village of Girty. Formerly known as Clayton, the area was renamed sometime in the 1800s in honor of a pioneer's daughter, Gertrude, who drowned in Crooked Creek. Catawissa appears to be a corruption of a native word Gatawissi, meaning growing fat. It is believed that the creek was the site of a deer harvest in the season when deer grow fat. While Frackville might sound like a PBS documentary about natural gas extraction, it's actually a larger-than-usual coal town laid out in 1861 by Daniel Frack. Some local residents call it Mountain City due to its location on the top of Broad Mountain. Not too far away is Shamokin, laid out in 1835 and originally called Coal. 5 years later, the name was changed to Shamokin after a creek that runs through it. Now, at least to me, Shamokin sounds like something that coal does. Shamokin comes from a Native American word or phrase, but different scholars have widely varying ideas on what it means. The Keystone Marker says it means the place of the horns. Don't confuse it with Shamokin Dam, which is about 14 miles west of here along the Susquehanna River. Now hold on to your seats for this one, but believe it or not, Tunnelhill is called Tunnelhill because there's a tunnel underneath the hill. There's 3 tunnels, actually, and they're no ordinary tunnels. It's these tunnels that allowed the Pennsylvania Railroad to pass over the Allegheny front and connect their tracks across the state. It was a major feat of engineering built in conjunction with the nearby Horseshoe Curve. Driftwood is pretty straightforward as well. The Driftwood branch of the Cinemahoning was known for constantly having accumulated driftwood at its mouth. Since the creek flows south out of one of the most heavily forested areas in the state, this stands to reason, and is probably related to why the nearby Lumber Township has its name. Our last town in this episode is just about smack dab in the middle of the state, so naturally it's called Jersey Shore. In 1800, the borough of Waynesburg was founded on the west shore of the West Branch. The men who founded the town were from New Jersey, so the local farmers began calling Waynesburg the Jersey Shore as an insult to these new settlers. In 1826, the name became official. Just goes to show you that if you keep insulting people from New Jersey, you just might see results. That's all I have for you today. Thank you so much for watching, and check out some of these other episodes of Weird Pennsylvania Place Names.